Hey, you know who it is. Madman here. How you maniacs doing out there? Hopefully everybody's good. Hopefully you haven't missed me too much. I'm still around. I'm still doing my thing. I've been working a lot with my designs and been immersing myself with my art supplies and learning new ideas, new techniques, and putting a lot of shit together. So bear with me, guys. I got a lot of stuff on the agenda here. Alright, tonight we're doing a review on the Pentel number 101 ink brush pen. That's right, ink brush pen. And I'm going to go into more detail about what I think about this and actually let you guys watch me do a kind of an outline of a quick little sketch that I did. And maybe I might actually just ink this whole thing out and turn it into a design. So be looking for that. I want to go over a quick update with you guys, something I just found out about. Now, I tried doing this video a little bit earlier in the week, and I did actually film what I thought was a very, very good video, but I learned something right after filming it that just completely said, okay, you can't use this sucks. And that is the raffle. Now, I keep getting questions about it, and I know I've been telling you guys that it's still on. Well, it is officially not. It is not on anymore. I'm not doing the raffle. I found out that there's all kinds of crap associated with doing online raffles and that it's illegal and all that kind of shit. And it has to do with, if you want to do online raffles, you have to be like a non-profit organization type thing. And I'm just an individual, small business type thing. So I really don't want to spend the time and the footwork to try to figure out loopholes, and I really don't need the IRS banging on my door because they consider it a form of online gambling, and they're not cool with that. So I'm not going to push my luck with that. It was a good idea, I thought, and that was a good way to help fund the channel and do some really big projects coming up this year. But the Madman is known for being crazy and eccentric, and we're not crazy, but just eccentric, and I'll come up with something else, and I always find a way to make things happen with limited resources. So just give me some time, I'll figure something out. I think maybe in the future I might do like a painting or a drawing or something and include it in a giveaway, which is completely legal to do because you're not putting any money into a pot for it. Of course I may sell some drawings and paintings down the line, so if any of you are interested in that, you can message me privately and maybe I could put something together. But for right now, I'm just going to keep sticking with the old formula and find a way to do some other things and work around it with limited supplies. So there's the little update part. So enough of my ranting. Let's go ahead and get into this, and I'll review this pen and let you guys watch me ink in some stuff and have a little bit of fun, alright? For all my artists and people that are interested in doing art. So let's do this shit. Alright guys, so here we are with the tutorial / review / getting to watch me draw something. So let me go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. I've just put together a quick little sketch here for you guys that I'm going to be inking with the ink brush, and let's go ahead and take a look at that ink brush. Okay, this is made by Pentel. It's a black ink brush number 101. I went ahead and I picked this up because I have been immersing myself in more cartooning stuff and old school comics and things of that nature, and I found out that back in the day the artist would use a brush and ink. So they would use a lining brush and like a bottle of like India ink, and they would do all of their inking for comics and designs with that. Well, I come from the world more of the new school where you use some sort of a lining pen or felt tip pen or something like that. So we got like a fine point here, and you got more of like your felt tip stuff here and here. And over the years I've developed a heavy hand while doing my lining, and I think that has led to my lines not being as straight as they could be. So what I decided to do is take a look at what was on the market, and I thought a good compromise between brush and ink, and the felt tip pen is, well, an ink brush. And as you can see, the tip has a brush nib. And so far I can say I really, really like using, you know, this pen. And one of the things I can definitely tell you is if you're heavy-handed like me, this will teach you to be a lot lighter and to be a lot more precise and slow down and take your time. Okay, so what I want to do is I just want to demonstrate a few of the lines here, maybe ink this in a little bit and kind of give you guys an idea of what an ink brush does. Alright, so here we go. The concept is the lighter you pull your lines, or the less pressure you put, the lighter the lines will pull. So for instance, and by the way, I'm in a stressed and awkward position because I have to have this camera right in front of my face and I'm kind of having to work around it in more of a circle to do this. This is not my preferred method of inking or drawing. I don't like being in these kind of positions, but let's give it a shot. The idea is to be light and pull your lines, like so. Now, for darker lines, you would press down a lot harder, like here, and notice how I get a much thicker line, like that. The cool thing about ink and brush, or an ink brush pen, is that it mimics the brush and ink, and you can really vary your lines from little to quite big and blocking in good chunks of area. So like this hair would be black, and I can literally start inking in the areas that I want, and it works really good for those shiny parts in the hair, like around here. I can really get some fine detail in the hair, which I really dig. And I've been doing a ton of designs with this, and I'll show you a couple of things that I've already inked for future designs here in a moment. Quick note, when you want more ink in your chamber, you just go ahead and you give it a couple of pumps, and that'll drive ink from in here down into the chamber to prep your brush. So down here I might pull a much thicker line for a bit of more of a shadow effect. And then out here, this is a little difficult because of the angle I'm at, I might pull it a little bit lighter, like so. Same with here. And what this also comes in handy for is cross-hatching of some sort. So like areas where there's shadows. So let's go ahead and do the part right down here in the neck area. You can pull some really nice, thin little lines for a cross-hatching effect, like so. And by no means am I an expert with this brush pen because it's still very new to me, and there is a big-time learning curve when learning to use it. It takes practice, it takes time. I mean, there's inkers that have spent years perfecting their inking techniques and, you know, learning how to pull consistent lines. And I don't think that I pull very consistent lines yet because it's still a process for me, but I can say that I absolutely love taking my time inking my pictures and learning this old school art. And since I didn't know at first if I was going to like using the ink brush pen, I decided just to kind of do a happy medium and go with that instead of diving into, you know, getting India ink and, you know, like a Winsor & Newton Series 7 brush, which, you know, will run you some money, a little bit of money. I figured it would be better to test and see if I like this. And I feel that this has definitely helped me with my lining and helping me to take my time and put more detail and lighten my hand up so I'm not as heavy-handed as I used to be. So for those that are interested in this pen, I would definitely recommend it. It should run you maybe $5 or $6. I got it off Amazon. I think I got it for like maybe $5, something like that. I got it alongside my new markers, which I'll be reviewing in a future video. But this is a great pen. I enjoy using the hell out of it. All of the future designs that will be coming within the next month, I have inked with this, and I'll go ahead and show those to you now. So here are a few new designs that have already been inked, and some of these have already been scanned into the computer where I run them through the vector software, and then I take them into the photo editor, because I'm working on a lot of digital art as well as doing a lot of the old school cartooning, so I'm kind of hitting it on both ends. But these are a few of the pictures and stuff and designs that I've come up with using the Pentel ink brush pen. So these are some designs to be looking for in the future. Just a few. I've got probably already 15 completed, and there's a few on there that I haven't completed quite yet. But if you're looking to take your art to another level, you're looking to experiment like I like to do, this is a good way and a good place to start. Very much enjoy it. And for those that do want to pick up this pen, I will have a link in the description below where you can pick it up and it won't run you too much money. Or you can go to your local, hobby or art supply store and get one there. Alright? So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. As always, if you don't know, get a clue, get a brew, get a rock and roll tattoo. Hang loose and be safe. The madman is out.